Hello guys, welcome to Python and Machine Learning Daily. Today we will talk about Pandas library and DataFrame query method, and we released an article tutorial on pythonmldaily.com, and in this video I will read it to you, summarize it to you with main points. So do you know all the options of how you can query the data for filtering? And by the way, at first it felt weird to me to read the articles to you on YouTube, but then I realized that many people prefer video format instead of reading. So if they Google something, they will choose YouTube first instead of article. So that's why I'm creating this video version, but at the same time I don't want to recreate that demo project in a Jupyter Notebook or PyCharm. Instead, I will use that time to prepare more videos for you in the future and new demo projects. So anyway, query. Let's zoom that in and go through those examples. So first, pretty simple, you have CSV and you want to filter by column with specific string value. Simple. It will be filtering by one column, gender, male. Nothing really fancy here. Next option, checking against variables. And there are actually two tips here. First, if the column has space, then you need to have these delimiters here so you can use spaces then. And then with @ symbol, you can use variables from Python like this. So then it will filter by sleep disorder, apnea. Next option, multiple conditions. For example, you can do this and another condition, or you may use or instead of and. And also, if you use the same variable, then you can make it shorter. Instead of doing this, you can do it in one variable usage like this, kind of between this value and that value. Next option, you can use in operator and then provide a list of values here. So you don't need to define this one as a separate Python list. Just put it inside of the same condition. But if you do have it as a Python variable, then of course you can use it with the syntax that we already discussed, and also there's not in, separate, opposite from in. Then f-strings. You can use f-strings as part of DataFrame query. This is, in my opinion, useful when you already have that f-string for showing the data somewhere before, and then you reuse the same f-string with DataFrame query. Then math actions. You can do something like this. Of course, it's a very simplified example, but you can use more than this or longer conditions with plus, multiplying, dividing, and stuff like that. Then string methods. For example, you can use Python functions of string ends with and then provide a value. So this one filters /80 at the end. Also, you can filter not null values. Probably you would not use query for that. Instead, you would have DataFrame is NA or is null. But just for the record, you can do that in the query as well. Also, you can target index row number instead of columns. So in this case, if you want to have every second row, you can use index. And as you can see, there's 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. And finally, as a bonus, instead of query, you may use this syntax for filtering, which is actually your personal preference. I've seen both, and they're totally fine, but we compared the performance. So this against that one, and this is the visual result. Query method is a bit faster in our case. Maybe in your case it could be different, so please retest on your data. So yeah, these are the options for querying the data frames. If you have any more questions about filtering the data or querying the data, shoot them in the comments below and I will shoot a follow-up video answering the question. Subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this one, and see you guys in another video.